hello, hello. So, hello, hello, hello. Who's coming in? Who's coming in? Come in, guys. Come in. Come in, guys. Come in, come in. Hello, hello, guys. Hello. I'm so hungry. Okay, so literally, I was outside. I was inside today. It's my off day. And I was feeling so depressed. Like, a lot of things was going through my mind, And I said to myself, why don't you just get up, dress up, and go outside, go for a walk, go to something, go to a shopping mall, go somewhere, go to a store, buy something, make yourself feel better. And this is what I did. I went out, got a few things for myself, and I started feeling better. I bought food. I said, okay, I'm gonna cook when I come back, because I wasn't in the mood to cook because my mind wasn't there. So I wasn't in the mood to cook. I just said to myself, go outside, treat yourself, and come back and make a healthy dinner for yourself. Sometimes, being as a single woman, when there are times things will hit you, there are times things will come through your mind and you start thinking, I am not where I should be, or where I wanted to be, or where I want to be. I am not where I want to be, where I should be. And you start thinking about life, what happened and everything. And sometimes we all are human beings and it will get to you. And that's what was happening to me. I was just thinking about the past, thinking about what's going on and where I am right now, what's happening, how you're afraid to date again, because when at that age now and to start dating again, everything is new to you, when you have been away from the dating thing for so long, so everything gets new to you now. Like, what are you doing? How are you going about to do this? Who can you trust? How do you build trust? A lot of things will be running through your mind, and you're thinking. That's what a lot of things was running through my mind, and I don't like where my mind was going. And I said, you see me, just get up, put something nice, dress up, comb out your hair, and go outside. And I did this, and now I come back, guys, and I am cooking myself dinner. I am gonna make some chicken breast with some potato in it and some mushroom. Just cook myself a good dinner where I will sit and I'll have them, and that will be my first meal for the day. Me, as you see me, I just had a cracker, around 2 crackers, and I've been drinking water. That's all, because I wasn't in the mood to cook. I wasn't in the mood to do anything, nothing at all whatsoever. But no, I said, I start talking to myself and say, no, girl, get up, because that will actually take you into a depression. If you let those thoughts keep running and you keep on entertaining those thoughts, it will actually get you into a depression. So just get up, do what you have to do, and get out there. And that's what. And I'm feeling much better as I come in. See people get compliment me. Oh, I love to see you. You look beautiful. I love your hair. I love this top. This top is looking so good. Where did you get it? And a lot of compliment. And you talk to strangers that don't even know you, and they give you compliment even by one look at you. And when you smile and tell you that you have a beautiful smile, so at least you get to interact with other people, start talking to people, and that's how I felt after I came from out there. So I'm not caught up in a apartment just thinking. So I went out, and now when I come back and I'm cooking some thing, I'm gonna cook something for me to eat. And I say, let me go on live. Why don't you make a live, and just talk and ask people, what do you, when you feel like you're getting into a depression and you start thinking about things that happened and where your life is, where you at this moment, where you want to be, and all those things just come crashing in your mind like a tsunami. What do you do to cope with it? What do you do? Do you stay inside and shut yourself inside? Do you stay inside and start thinking and do regret, or start feeling sorry for yourself? Or don't you say, you see me, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go treat myself, because this is all part of life. You'll go through some things like you don't want to, it's out of your control, but then you have to know how to cope with it. Always think positive, and especially if you're a believer in the Lord, you just trust the Lord. You pray and you leave it in the hands of the Lord, and you trust the Lord. You trust him, you pray, you really pray and say, Father God, I'm leaving this into your hand. It's out of my control. You told me the battle is yours, it's not mine, but the victory is mine. So while I give you the battle, I'm awaiting the victory. And that's how I cope with mine when I have those moments, because we all are human beings, we're gonna have those moments. So when I have those moments, that's how I cope with my moments. With that's how I cope with it at the time. I just don't let it linger for too long, and just start speaking, recite a few verses, go down on my knees and pray, and then get up, get a shower, and just dress up. And by the time, to tell you the truth, by the time you start dressing up, combing out your hair, applying some foundation, some lip gloss, and you get dressed, you start feeling better, instead of just staying in and feeling sorry for yourself, because life happens. And as a woman of my age, I know a lot of women are in this kind of situation likewise, and we make me think that, do we want to start over? Do we just continue to be single and that's just call it quit? But to me, that I believe in God, I believe in new beginning, I believe in starting over, and I feel it that until I have the breath of life in my nostril, it can happen again, because I serve a powerful God. So I believe. But to tell you the truth, it will put a fear in you. Like, okay, what about if I start over, meet someone, start dating, and what if it's happened again? After 20 something years in a relationship, and then it's over, and then you have to start over. Do I have the strength to start over? If we have to keep on entertaining those thoughts, it's really, really, really gonna keep us behind. But if you said, okay, this happened, and I'm gonna move past it, I'm gonna push past it, I'm gonna heal myself. The first thing is to heal. Heal your mind, heal your heart, and educate yourself. Especially after divorce, you educate yourself. Where did I go wrong? Not only the other party, but where did I go wrong? What did I do that was wrong? How do I go about the situation? And I should do better. You talk to yourself, and then like I said, you go out there, you read books, you educate yourself, you find other people, you talk, and then you start the healing process starts. You will stop blaming, because most of the time, sometimes we women, we blame ourselves after divorce, after failed long relationship. We will blame ourselves and say, it was my fault. But no, it's not your fault. It's not all your fault. So that is why now I am just getting to know me. I'm getting to know me, myself. I'm starting to get myself. And in that age, in my almost 50, um, yeah, you have to get to know yourself. You have to get to know yourself and know your needs and your wants. And you know your standard, you know your value, you know your worth. And say to myself, I can do it again. But this time I do it as a healed person, somebody who's educated in that field, somebody the mindset is different. And ladies, don't be afraid to be single, because singleness is not loneliness. I don't say sometimes it will not come crashing in because you had been in relationship so long. You was married for so long, you have been in a relationship for so long, and now it's over. But after years, for me, after a long period of time, no, you don't. Once in a while, you'll feel it like, okay, because you're, like I said, you're a human being, but you don't ponder on the negative. You don't ponder on the negative. You go out there, you put yourself out there, but don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't let fear keep you back. There is someone right, the right person for you out there. And like I said, give it to God. He's working it out. God is working it out. God is working it out. Don't be afraid. So at the same time, take care of yourself. Be healthy, keep that smile, keep that energy, positive thinking, get sleep. So you're getting yourself ready for that person. So when you enter into another relationship, you will not be broken from the previous one. Some people say, okay, it's easier said than done. I know it's easier said than done. But if you try and you push, it happens. Because you have to do it for yourself. You have to heal yourself. You have to do it for yourself. Not for nobody, but for yourself. So you have to do it for yourself. So no matter what, say, I'm doing this for myself. I am doing this for Kingdom Child. Me, I'm doing this for myself. I'm leaving the past behind and I'm moving forward. And then you wake up every morning. I am beautiful. I am wonderful. I am great. I am lovely. You speak those words to yourself. And not only ladies, because men too. Because men goes through divorce and they are broken the same way. Sometimes we only focus on the female, but it happened to the male also. And some male feel that they are lost and they are afraid to get into other commitment or the relationship, could be committed to somebody else to make that serious commitment. But I'm telling you, men likewise, don't be afraid. Treat yourself right. Smell good. Always, make yourself feel good. Don't have all those bushy braid like beards like you're a caveman. Put yourself out there. Sometimes we have to be vulnerable. We cannot be on our guard all the time. And we cannot be a pity party all the time. Because I recalling even while from my college days and I was going through so much, and my professors used to say, you have such a beautiful smile, you're so beautiful. When I told them my age, they couldn't believe it. They said, no, you don't. No, you're not. But I am. Because I don't let what I am going through become me. I push through it. Because I know there is every season. You see, like right here in Canada, we was in the winter season. Now we're in spring. We almost into summer. Then falls come again and then winter come again. So you cannot be in the same season at the same all the time. Because things will happen. Life will happen because we are living. Until you're not dead, life will happen. But you just have know how to cope with life. How to cope with it. You have to develop a coping mechanism for yourself, for your peace of mind. You have to do that. And it's not everybody that will ask you how that have a agenda to hurt you. That's what I was feeling likewise. Like everybody who approached me after a failed relationship for so long, like, you have an agenda, like, don't talk to me. But after a while I said, no, how are you gonna get somebody and start again? If you have that kind of mindset, that behavior and mentality, girl, throw this in the garbage. Pick up yourself. You are who God says you are. You are the apple of his eyes. And it's not over until God says it's over. So whoever out there that needed to hear this today, I'm telling you, either male or female, you are handsome. You are beautiful. You can do it again. You can do it again after a failed marriage, a failed relationship for sometime over 2-3 decades, over a decade, 5 years, 6 years. And you're thinking, okay, I'm at that age, I'm in my late 30s, late 40s, 50s. How am I gonna, even 60s, how am I gonna do it again? You can do it again. I'm there to encourage you, to tell you, you can do it again. But at the same time, there are days that it's gonna be, and like I said, you get up, you push for it, you get dressed, just take a walk, breathe, and while you're talking, while you're walking, talk to God. Talk to your Father, talk to your, and smile. Always smile. Don't have a straight face or a screwed face all the time. Talk to your Father. Talk to your Father. And some of them we have children to raise, so we cannot be beat all the time, or we cannot be depressed. We cannot let depression put us down. You have to get up. You have to get up. Ladies, you have to get up. Sometimes you have to do it for your children, for your grandchildren. You have to get up. Get back on your feet. Lives happen, but at the same time, you can start over. You can start living again. You are not dead. You are alive. Start living again. Love yourself first. Because if you don't love yourself, you cannot love nobody. You have to love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. You cannot love nobody if you don't love yourself. Promise yourself that I'm going to get up and I'm going to do it. And that's me. I'm going to get up. I'm going to do it for myself. For myself. Get healthy. Healthy doesn't mean that you have to be skinny. Healthy is that according to what you put in your body. You get enough sleep. You drink enough water. You take a few exercise minutes or 15 minutes exercise a day. You keep active. Love yourself. Meditate on yourself. Focus on God. Talk to him. Tell him what you want. Cry if you have to cry. Cry never hurt anybody or never kill anybody if you don't cry yourself to death. Like, that's why I say be vulnerable. Be vulnerable. Someone out there is for you. God has someone out there for you. And you're going to be surprised when you meet that person and that person meets you, how it's going to click and how it's going to work. Wherever you are watching that live, or you'll be watching that live from, be encouraged. Whatever you're going through, it's not the end of the world. Get up. Get up. Get up. Trust God. Trust yourself. Invest in yourself. Love yourself. I just wanted to share this today because today was one of the days of my moments. Sometimes months I don't feel that, but out of the blue it will come. And it come on my day off. And I say, no, I'm not going to let you put me down. I'm going to dress up and I'm going to go out. My day went out. I bought myself a few pieces of clothing. And I bought myself some food. And I'm going to cook. Groceries, I'm going to cook. Put my feet up. I'm going to eat. And that's it. And tomorrow I'm going to face the day again. Hope this message reaches somebody that is waiting to hear something like that. To know that you are not alone. There is life after divorce. There is life after a broken relationship. There is life after a spouse is passed away. Because you are still breathing. You are beautiful. You are worthy. You are valuable in the eyes of God. in the eyes of the right person. So, child, I hope this reaches somebody in good heart and somebody's encouraged by these few words of encouragement. Ciao. Love ya. And by the way, before I go, this is what I'm gonna cook. Like I said, chicken breast, some potatoes, and some mushrooms. And I have some apple cider, sweet apple cider. No, gonna treat myself. So be blessed, and thank you very much for listening to me and for taking the time to watch my live.